Dimebag Darrell Abbott was one of the most admired guitarists in heavy metal. He and his brother Vinny founded Pantera in 1983, and in '87 they were joined by singer Phil Anselmo to form what would become known as the Pantera lineup. That lineup seared its way onto the metal landscape with the 1990 release of the thrash-influenced Cowboys from Hell. Songs like Cemetery Gates showcased what would become Dimebag Darrell's trademark guitar style: powerful, innovative, and unpredictable. Cowboys was followed 2 years later by the unrelenting Vulgar Display of Power, a record that, thanks to Dimebag's shreds and Anselmo's screams, more than lived up to its name. Pantera were the kings of the hardest metal around, a status confirmed on them with 1994's Far Beyond Driven, which debuted at #1, to the stunned surprise of those who'd been unaware of Pantera's growing legion of fans. That record proved to be the band's commercial peak. In the years that followed, hard rock tastes headed in the nu metal direction of Korn and the Deftones, while Pantera was dealing with internal conflicts, including Anselmo's drug use. But the Texans stuck resolutely to their guns, touring nonstop, headlining Ozfest in 1997, and releasing their last studio album, 2000's Reinventing the Steel. 3 years later, Phil Anselmo decided he was through with his bandmates, and the ousted Abbott brothers left to form Damageplan. Along with vocalist Patrick Lachman and bassist Bob Zilla, they released their debut, Newfound Power, in February of this year. During one of his last appearances on MTV, in January of 2004, Dimebag told Jamie Jasta how excited he was to be back and rocking as hard as ever with Damageplan.
We're back with the Damageplan to blow it up everywhere.
Dimebag, his brother, and his bandmates in Pantera and Damageplan not only influenced a new generation of heavy bands, but they'll forever have the respect of metalheads the world over for their dogged determination to stick with the powerful sound that got them into rock in the first place.
People that love this form of music have loved it since from way back Sabbath, Zeppelin, early days, you know. And dude, we still got those kind of cats that come out to our shows. And once you're into it, you're in it for a lifetime. So, I mean, and maybe it's not the coolest thing when it comes to the what's on top of the chart or whatever at that time, but that's been on top of the chart on and off a million times. Through the midst of that, we just kept running a steel rod right down the middle of everybody's crap. And every time that falls, we're still standing strong there. So, you know, we'll be here forever. United and hard, and we stand, so bring it on.